Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals.
Ladies and gentlemen,
alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys,
Cardinals.
the Redbirds played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Miles Michaelis gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And now here is Robin Yount. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Robin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
So here is the second baseman as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Wong bats left but throws right and stands 5'7". He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. O'Neill waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Prince Fielder.
So 2 out, nobody on. And in next is Prince Fielder. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1 home.
Too high. Ball.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And the 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Swung on and hit on the ground at the Wizard. Scooped up while the throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. One and two. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Brewers strand a couple, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Adrian Hauser, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here. The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Fouled away. Struck him out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lou Brock. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First offering. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
No strike.
1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1 to Brock.
1-1.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
The 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
That is good. The right field.
Stepping up is Michael Lee. First offering.
1-0.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Stan Musial. He's picked up 4 base hits in the series on 6 tries, so he seems to be really locked in now. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a ball.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Lee stands at second with 2 gone. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready with the 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Now into the box is Omar Narvaez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So here's Avisail Garcia. And as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. All even now, 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So to get his day started at the plate, Travis Shaw trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
No score here as we play inning number 2. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So here now is the pitcher, Adrian Hauser.
Adrian Hauser.
First delivery to him. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first.
Nope.
And he lays
ball
off
1.
for ball 1.
1-1.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. Now here's the first offering. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Garcia, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 6.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play, bazooka arm from a second baseman.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that one yanked just foul. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
0-2, here it comes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And it's fouled away. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go. Robin Yount popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. 3-1 to Robin Yount.
I got 3-1.
Colton Wong will be next. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
That brings up Prince Fielder. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
A 3-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Arenado's got it. The second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
At the plate now, Ryan Braun, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1. Strike two swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leads one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
I got 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So now the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. From the stretch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Fielder is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. As a look, now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out. Thought he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Outside and low, 3-0. As a look, now the pitch. Edman leads off first with one away. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
The left fielder.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Lou Brock, struck out in his first at bat. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cards leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Christian Yelich is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here now the 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So the next to bat will be Narvaez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike one to start the at bat. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. Lee is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Next to hit, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled off. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Michael Lee. First offering. And that misses inside 1-0. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Now at the plate, Stan Musial comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on the way.
Hey.
0-1, here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lee gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
1-1. Here's a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. And another throw over. Runner back safely. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Tyler O'Neill will be next. The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Tyler.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Two out here and a runner at second. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Ready with the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The set and the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. O'Neill is right there, 1 down.
The pitcher, number 40, Adrian Hauser.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adrian Hauser. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the shortstop,
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Nolan Arenado as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah. He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
That brings in Tommy Edman. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Inside,
and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
The pitcher, number 39, Miles Michaelis.
Stepping in once again is Miles Michaelis. First delivery to him.
0-1's the count. One and one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Ball even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Will stand in to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. That's looked at for ball number 2.
2-0.
3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brock is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Next for Milwaukee, Prince Fielder. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Outside, that's the ball.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Braun. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Smith is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Brent Suter enters to do the pitching now in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
The shortstop, Ozzie.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Stepping in now, Lou Brock. As he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Fouled away. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play, as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Stan Musial is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Not close. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Garcia on the run. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So now to the plate, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Yelich. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A dive, but he's back. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 3-0. And stepping in, Christian Yelich. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And they'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now the 2-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in will be Narvaez. Flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. Gets dirty and gloves it. He is out. So here is Avisayo Garcia. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Ripped on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3-up, 3-down for Milwaukee. They trail in this one, 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Big swing and a miss at the
One ball,
changeup.
one
A
strike.
ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
3-1 to him now. Three and two, full count. He lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in next, Tommy Edman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the pitcher.
Next to dig in, Miles Michaelis. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set, and the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the stretch. And the bunt attempt misses that time for strike one.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Arenado stands at first with one out. And a good job there on 1 and 2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. To second for one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Lou Brock would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Justin Topa is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Manny Pena is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate, Lou Brock. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2 down, runners at first and second. Into the corner and slicing foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 1-2. Little tapper down the first baseline. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit out towards second. Wong is there, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
The pitch. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. The Cards are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Now a swinging bunt. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
So now here is Manny Pena, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
Pena is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
O'Neill is there, 2 gone.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Robin Yount. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still down 3-0. So stepping in is Michael Lee.
The right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch of the AB now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Topa is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now here's the pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1.
Now
a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready now is Stan Musial. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0. Very weakly on the ground. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first. And he's back in standing. Three-two pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Striding in is Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Yelich is there, and he has it for the first down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Tyler.
And now Tyler O'Neill struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Lee at second. Musial is over at first with one away. And this one's too far inside. Ball two.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Now back, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Next up, Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Eric Yardley is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Tommy Edman will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Wong for one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 9th inning coming up. Cards lead it 4-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Genesis Cabrera will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Paul DeYoung will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Colton Wong. First pitch of the AB now. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box now, Prince Fielder. No hits to this point. The 0-1. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Smith is up with it, and that's the first down. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first to take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
The center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And now the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. 2-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Brewers have cut it to a 4-2 score now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Giovanni Gallegos gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Lorenzo Cain will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Lorenzo Cain.
Now here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Scorched to third. Arenado has it. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals break out the Brewers at home and sweep their division rivals. 4-2 the final score today. St. Louis took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Miles Michaelis earns the win, his second, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.